How did you mentally prepare to go across the bridge?
I took it like a champ.
What kind of affirmations did you tell yourself in your head?
I was telling my head, don't be a coward. I did conquer the wall. I did cross the bridge. The voice, season 23, which is I'm going to be on it. Judges will be Michael DeBlay, Big Allo, Gwen Stefani, Reba McEntire, and Snoop Dogg.
No! Are you serious?
Yes! Alright guys, welcome to Baker's Bantering. It is so exciting day right now. Before we could do that, a big thing just happened during Recreation Wrap Up. But let's get to the guests. First, over there we got Miss Jacker.
Miss?
He is not a miss.
Mr.
Or Mr.
Miss Jacob over here, huh?
Yeah, he called him Jacob while you guys were not in
I
here.
did call you Jacob earlier.
You're just excited.
You got the first 3 letters right.
We got Mr. Jack over there in the corner. Also, we got Miss Katie Baker to my right. And we got Miss Baker right here, Jenna Nicole Baker. And Miss SummerSlam, Valeria Baker. Woo! And speaking of that, Katie, guess where we are going?
You're going to SummerSlam.
That is right. We are headed to Cleveland, Ohio. We are officially going to SummerSlam.
By the time this podcast comes out, you'll have already been.
We'll be home.
That's right.
We'll be home from SummerSlam.
Yep. We'll be home.
Okay.
For SummerSlam. It's going to be fun.
Derek,
And it's going to be so exciting.
I know you're super excited about that, but I do have to tell you, you thought the only surprise you were going to get today was about SummerSlam.
That is true.
But turns out I have
Another one.
a bigger, better, unbelievable, mind-blowing, earth-shattering surprise for you.
That's going to be good.
For the end of the podcast.
As you would like to say, stupendous.
That's exactly what I'm going to go and say.
It's pretty damn big.
Well, I can't wait to hear it.
It's a big deal. It's something you've always wanted to do.
And you have to wait.
And you have to wait till the end of the podcast.
That's totally fine with me. But you did put down the story. Wow.
Okay. Tell me your story from last night, why it's 6.
Thank you. So we all know Uncle Howdy and the White Six actually played our podcast a couple weeks ago. And it did it today.
Yeah, the lights flickered.
That was Jack with the remote.
Mm-hmm.
It did happen today during the Recreation Wrap Up.
Okay.
Freaking out, all that jazz.
Okay.
And last night, the White Six did the fact that it attacked me. And I told Katie to take a picture of me. And she in fact did take a picture of me.
Yeah, he was bothering me about this at about 1 a.m.
What
and
is
then
wrong
was
with
yelling
you?
in his room at 8:30.
You should have been in bed at both of those times.
No. That is not what happened. What happened is I told Katie to take a picture of me.
What happened is he wanted to look like a picture of Dominic Mysterio in the Wyatt Six or something like that. I don't know exactly, but he made me take a picture with him laying on the floor, like in that hallway by the kitchen, by
Playing
that
dead?
by that nightlight, by like the laundry baskets and stuff. I guess playing dead. I'm not sure. He made me take a picture of him, and then he showed me the picture I took in resemblance to the picture of Dominic, and was like, "Look, it looks exactly the same." And I was
It
like, "Okay,
doesn't.
that's so awesome. Please don't bother me again. I'm going to bed." And then he did come in my room again, and I literally was like, "Get out."
Derek, you're really weird.
More of the story is they did attack me. That's all I'm gonna say. I got proof.
Okay.
I won't
so
rebuttal.
last week, where were you?
I was like, "Can't."
Oh, it was such a great break for the rest of us.
Oh, be nice, Jenna. I missed him.
Well, I missed him too, but although I did
a
go
joke,
with
Derek.
Mom to pick him up,
I know.
and from the moment he got into the car for a solid 45 minutes until we were like, enough, we got our fill of wrestling talk.
We did.
We did get about 15 or so, 20 minutes of camp talk and then a good 45 minutes of nonstop wrestling. And we were both like, okay, we're caught up
He
now.
was really curious about our predictions for Friday Night SmackDown that night.
Yeah.
And the bloodline did.
He's
did,
like,
did one.
hey, look at this card. Who you got?
Yeah, Katie texted that to us, and I was like, that boy needs an intervention.
Mhm.
Yes.
How about you need one?
But what was the highlight of camp? Because I think this was pretty cool.
Something you did for the very first time.
Yes, I did.
Did you go to bed by yourself?
Funny.
Did you get 9 hours on your CPAP?
No.
What'd you do?
Not even close. But I did Monday morning, Monday afternoon. We did. Actually, it was Monday morning. I did the rock wall,
What'd you do on the rock wall?
and I climbed all the way up, not looking down, never back down. I climbed that wall like a WWE champion I am, and touched the red rock.
And did anybody get it on video?
Nobody did. And
What is wrong with you?
I know.
nobody did that.
I asked him if the reason he couldn't do it last year is because he was camera shy.
Did you make it to the top? You told us you did.
I did. All
Did
the way
you?
up
Are you
and touched
sure?
the red rock. Do you think I'm lying? I'm not lying.
You do lie.
Well,
is
you
there
guys
like
are rude.
is there like a buzzer at the top or something?
I did not hit the buzzer, but I did in fact touch the red rock.
Is the red rock the top or almost the top?
All the way to the top. It was big reach.
We might need to confirm with like
A camp
a
counselor?
camp counselor or something.
You made it very far.
I meant
Farther than
I
you've
think
ever made it before.
Way far.
What? Okay, so you also did a different task where you made it farther than you had before. What was that?
Oh yeah, the bridge.
The swinging rope bridge.
So you conquered your fear of heights last week.
Yes, I did. I don't mind the fear of the heights, but just got me freaking Brock Lesnar.
So when you when you walked up, okay, when you walked up to the rock wall, what was going through your mind?
I did talk to Tess about the whole rock wall thing,
Mm-hmm.
and she told me, "Don't be a coward. Just do it, get it done." And the moment that I took the rock wall to become a wrestler in my head, I realized the rock wall needs to be conquered.
Ooh.
And I'm telling myself in my head, do you want to be a superstar? Do you want to be a WWE superstar? Climb that damn wall, and I did.
All right,
Period.
Derek.
Yeah.
Wow.
Actually,
yeah.
before he even left town, I heard him in there having a little pep talk in his room, talking to Tess, talking about how he was going to conquer that wall and
So
how
you-
excited he was to go to camp. And he went to camp and he conquered that wall.
So you set your mind.
If only you could set your mind to things that we wanted you to do.
Be nice, Catherine.
Maybe he'll work on that next.
That's a little harsh, Katie.
She's got a point though.
All right. So
Well, you are harsh too.
Okay, so what about the high ropes bridge?
Well, I make it cross. And
All the way across.
all the way across, and I screamed and shake it one last time.
Squeeze the chicken.
I guess there's like a rubber chicken on the other side.
Whoa.
yeah, I know.
So
Yeah, he
Sounds
said
worse
something
than
about
it
squeezing
is.
the chicken too, and we were a little confused. But I did confirm it was a rubber chicken.
What kind of camp are we going to?
I know. It's a little frightening when you take
You
it
got-
out of context.
You got to ring next when you get across the rope bridge.
yeah.
so
Well, there's rubber chicken all the way through.
how did you mentally prepare to go across the bridge?
Well, I took it like a champ, for sure.
Was
Like
the
I
bridge
said-
after the rock wall? It was like the next day or something.
Yes, Katie, it was.
So
the
were you
next
just
day.
like still riding the wave of like successfully doing the rock wall, and you were like, all right, here's this next challenge, and I'm up for it.
Yep. Yep.
What kind of affirmations did you tell yourself in your head?
Well, I was telling my head, don't be a coward. Don't be all you want to. Don't want to be anything like that. And in fact, I did conquer the wall. I did cross the bridge.
So can I say something?
I am one badass Ron breaker.
See, I like that better. I like that I am badass, not don't be a coward.
I was thinking the same thing. I think you should try to work on in your own head.
And plus, I don't want to be the coward.
But more affirmations instead of don't be a coward.
Like,
More
how about
like be brave.
Be brave. Be strong.
And that's exactly I feel the whole time when I'm doing the wall and the bridge.
But sometimes I do think that when you talk to yourself inside your own head, you are a little hard on yourself.
Instead of like encouraging yourself, you're telling yourself,
Don't be a coward. Like, that's not as encouraging as, Derek, you are strong and you are brave.
and you can do this.
Does that make sense? Do you see the difference in how you talk to yourself?
What was that?
Oh, that's thunder.
Thunder.
It's thundering outside.
So either you or Tess need to figure it out.
Hang
And
on. I feel like I want to sing.
Thunder. Feel the thunder.
Thunder. Lightning and the thunder. Sing along.
Thunder.
Thunder.
Feel
Feel
the thunder.
Lightning and the thunder.
All right. All right.
Thunder.
I don't know the
words. Lightning and the thunder.
Okay.
Okay. Because I will say, not to bring it back to our fight this morning, but this morning when you called
Okay.
me, you did say, I know I am so stupid. And I told you, I never said you were stupid, Derek. I disagreed with you, but I never called you stupid. You might have called yourself stupid, but I never said that. But I just think that there's the theme here where the way you talk to yourself inside your own head could be more positive.
Well, I was thinking of more positive. I was gonna say, like, yes, I was complete harm myself. Like, are you deaf? Are you stupid? Are you a coward? No, I'm not like that. I am brave. I am badass. I am first like Broadbreaker. I'm way more better than everybody.
Okay.
Well, not
Okay,
everybody.
now you're taking it too
All right, now you're cocky and it's gone too far.
We just
Not
crossed the line to
everybody.
arrogant.
But I did it, and I'm more stronger like ever.
Okay.
So what else
do you see the
happened that-
difference there? I like it. I think you should work on that.
Well, probably, maybe I will.
Okay, good. Okay, so what else? What else do you got from camp, Mom?
Did you meet any animals?
I made a puppy.
A puppy.
A cute puppy.
Yeah.
Not just a puppy. Also dogs. And birds.
Birds.
Just been on that.
That we did meet the parrot. Are you talking about that?
I
after
saw the
camp?
parrot on Snapchat.
Not that
Oh, okay.
yet. And some goats.
Goats and a donkey, you said.
Were these?
Let me get to that. I did meet some goats. I feed the goats. And I met a turkey.
Were these animals at camp, or did you go somewhere to meet
They
these
were
animals?
at camp.
Oh, so they bring in like a petting zoo?
They
That's what it
did.
sounded like to me, yeah.
Wow.
And I was teaching the donkey how to talk.
Did
You
it
know what I
work?
said?
Did he talk back?
Almost did.
What did he say? Almost.
I told the donkey, in the morning, I'll make you waffles. And he was like, in the morning, I'm making waffles.
Did you call him donkey?
Donkey. Yes, I did.
So tell us about the camp counselors. Who did you work with last week? Do you remember the names of the counselors?
Yeah, they're all sweet. Like ever. They are awesome. They are amazing.
Who was the one that had top bunk?
The top bunk, her name is, shout out to you. Her name is Emily.
Emily.
Emily, she is so nice to me. I did told her, like I tell you before, she's ready to become a mom.
Oh, that's nice.
So I appreciate that.
Okay.
Treat me like a king of camp.
Okay. And then there was a girl that you introduced us to that you picked up at the very when you were introducing us. Who was that?
And the other person, shout out to you as well, Miss Ellie. After Ellie, Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
After Ryan and Miss Heather.
Heather.
She's so awesome. Shout out to you, Miss Heather.
And what did you do to Ryan?
And there's a couple boys in there, like Ryan. I also Bryce, and I did get his nickname.
You made a nickname for Bryce?
I did.
What's that?
Curly Bryce.
Did he have curly hair?
Yes.
Okay. Tell us about what you did to Ryan.
I'm dumped ice water right on Ryan.
On his head.
Oh,
Right
no.
on his head.
Now, was he a willing participant? Did he know that was going to happen? Were you doing like a skit or something?
Or did you just
No.
unwillingly do the ASL ice bucket challenge and he didn't know he was participating in it?
I did put Ryan in, and he got wet.
Did he know that was going to happen?
Oh, he knows it.
Okay, another thing.
Somebody gave you a headlock.
I was just about to say,
That
what'd
was
you do?
Heather.
What'd you do when Heather gave you a headlock?
Well, I do have a very funny story about Heather and the whole headlock thing. I tried to demonstrate the headlock to Heather, and she take it like a sham.
What'd you do to her after she put you in a headlock? though?
So when she put that headlock on me, this hand got her arm, and then I grabbed her head like this, and then she went wide over.
And of course, you know, with Nick and Brandon, Derek, Manny, nothing but chaos.
Yeah, speaking of that, bringing that up, it was chaos for sure. Like Brandon was.
How was seeing Manny?
That was weird. Manny is wonderful. I am glad to see him. Thank you for that.
We asked him how Manny was, and he said, I didn't ask him.
That's the most guy response.
But his smile says otherwise. Did you see his smile?
Yeah, he
I
was
didn't
smiling.
see him.
He was smiling. I got to see him.
I wish I would have got to see Manny.
If I would have seen him, I would have given him a big hug. But I didn't see
Did you
him.
go on any boat rides on the lake?
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Trust me now on that.
What was
That
the
was fun.
theme? Isn't there always
It
a
was
theme?
an animal.
I think it was
Yeah.
Boots and Barnyards.
Bruce and Barnyard thing.
That's probably why we got to have the petting zoo.
That's why you got to have the petting zoo.
That's fun.
So,
I know.
did you tie dye?
I did,
You
and
got it on your hands.
I got on my hands a little bit.
What color did you tie dye?
Well, I do have a shirt.
Mm-hmm.
What color?
I got red, orange. Let's just say a lot of colors.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Did you use too many colors and turn it brown?
Maybe I like many colors I like.
Okay.
If you guys want to see it, just let me know. By the way, they did give you the best award.
What award did they give you?
Mom, you want to answer this one?
I believe it was Future Wrestling Star.
Oh, boy.
Wrestling superstar.
Future Wrestling
Way to
Superstar.
toot his horn.
Toot toot. Yes. There it is. During the video I took, which is you saw, Nick and Brandon was hysterical.
It was fun to hang out with
They're
Nick and
funny
Brandon.
guys.
Lots of Snapchats of you and Nick and Brandon and Manny and all the counselors.
Yeah.
Did you have something to add, Katie?
Derek was lucky enough to go somewhere not once, but twice.
Time out.
You're kidding me right now?
It wasn't time out?
Oh, I thought you were saying time out on the podcast.
No, I was saying Derek got sent to timeout.
No. Mom actually got to go to this place not once but twice too.
Central Dairy.
Yes, Central Dairy.
We did.
Have you ever been to Central Dairy?
Best
No.
ice cream in the state.
Best ice cream in Missouri.
Really?
Jeff City.
So
Good.
good and so affordable.
Is it custard or is it what
no,
is
no,
it?
no, ice cream.
Hard
Hard
ice
ice
cream.
cream.
Hard
Let's
ice
make
cream.
it there.
I had the best moose
And
tracks.
you had extreme chocolate
twice.
twice. I had salted caramel with brownie bites
That
Twice.
sounds great.
twice.
So Dad and Mom went down early.
So I'm the only baker that didn't get dairy coffee. Central Dairy ice cream.
Yes.
Dairy
yes.
coffee.
Derek and Dad and I got it on Friday
Bummer for me.
on the way down, and Katie and Derek and I got it Friday on the way home.
Bummer for me.
Because I said, I deserve this.
Yeah. Central Dairy. Shout out to them.
You guys didn't talk about your lake weekend at all, Mom.
It's okay. There's enough to talk about, I'm sure.
Okay, so I would like to talk about.
Actually, there is something that I talked about, and no, there's not other thing I'm gonna.
What is it about the lake
camp.
weekend?
It was a lake.
Did you
Okay.
enjoy hanging out with Dave?
Before you went to camp, you and Mom and Dad were at the lake.
The lake house, which is super fun.
Yeah.
Which is I did humongous cannonball of that platform.
Yeah, I saw that video.
Through the
Dave was
water.
yelling at you to climb up the ladder faster.
You did lots of jumps.
Pretty good one.
And
You
they
were like
also
a-
had one of those lily pads that you could float on. It looked like that's
Yeah.
like sounds fun.
That Dad jumped through.
Dad broke the lily pad.
No,
No.
First, Kathleen did.
Kathleen broke the lily pad,
And it's hers. So
and it's her lily pad. And then Dad said that looked kind of fun, and she said, "Well, you can do it some more if you want." And then Dad jumped through the lily pad at least 2 or 3 more times.
yes.
What do you mean through?
Like it
If you
busted
jump
through it.
like a pencil dive, and you're big enough, you'll go straight through it.
They
And
broke it.
Turns out
I
Dad's
think it
big
was
enough.
going to be retired at the end of the season. I think it's had several summers, and it's time to
It's thinning.
replace.
And Dad went through it
Yeah.
multiple times. I can't believe you didn't see the videos.
Mm.
It was kind of funny.
It was.
I was busy.
Did you go
I
through
was
it,
also
Derek?
at the lake.
I did a SWAT time on it.
A swan dive?
dive?
He did do a swan dive. He
What
did
the
not
heck is a
break
swan
through it.
dive?
I don't know. Head first.
Just kind of dove out.
It's kind of like Jeff Hardy.
What did you have to tell us about the lake?
That he did a monster cannonball.
And also I think Kelly Clarkson.
Oh, you were singing. Kelly Clarkson.
Kelly
Queen.
Clarkson. What makes you stronger? I told everyone I could be on The Voice
Mm-hmm.
singing that song.
Love the
So,
manifestation.
I can't wait for that. I already know the date. September 23rd. And it is a fact on Monday.
Okay. So speaking of Kelly Clarkson, she hosted part of the Olympics opening ceremonies.
I
She
heard
sure
about
did.
that. That's awesome.
And I just wanted to say, I have really enjoyed watching the Olympics this year. I think the beach volleyball being set up in front of the Eiffel Tower is one of the coolest things I've ever seen.
That was super cool.
I also thought it was freaking hilarious and awesome that Snoop Dogg lit the torch. And I've been loving all of his content from Paris as well.
Speaking of Snoop Dogg,
I know what you're going to say.
yes, I do. The Voice season 23, which is I'm gonna be on it, will be.
The judges will be.
No way.
Judge will be is Michael DeBlay,
Michael
Bublé.
Bublé.
big fan of his. Big Idol for sure. Gwen Stefani,
Gwen Stefani.
Reba McEntire.
Oh my gosh.
Good job saying that name.
Yeah,
And
she's awesome. And Snoop Dogg.
no, are you serious?
Yes, I am going.
Okay, I
I
gotta
am
watch The Voice
going.
this season.
That's Snoop Dogg?
Yep.
Yes.
That's sick.
That's an awesome cast.
And guess what?
You're going.
I'm going.
He's manifesting. Going.
I am
You know what,
manifesting to
Derek?
go. It's gonna be me and Mom.
Why don't I get TikTok?
Well, both of you are invited.
You know
Okay,
what,
cool.
Derek? Carson Daly could be retiring soon.
Maybe you could
Well,
be
the
the new
beginning-
host.
The future right there. We'll see what the new host is. So
I mean, he's the only one that's still there from the beginning.
that is true.
Yeah, because Gwen Stefani left and came back, but she doesn't want.
Well,
to
she
be-
didn't
wasn't
start
an
it,
original
though.
host.
She wasn't original. Yeah,
Or not host, but judge.
judge. Yeah,
But you know what team I could be on?
Snoop
Team
Dogg.
Snoop, duh.
Of course, I don't
Oh,
mind to
man,
be
that
on.
is a star-studded cast.
I don't mind to be Team Snoop Dogg or
Team Gwen Stefani.
Dublé or Reba.
Buble.
Bublé, thank you.
I bet that the banter
But-
between Reba and Snoop is going to be freaking hilarious.
I think I'm gonna choose Blake Shelton's wife, Gwen Stefani.
Yeah,
love
okay.
it.
Okay.
She's also
Gwen's my
probably the
girl,
cutest option.
And I love her music.
You know Derek likes the cute girls.
Gwen is the girl.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Manifest it,
Mr.
baby.
Bublé and Snoop. Snoop is my wrestling buddy. Sorry to rip him like that because I'm picking Gwen Stefani. In fact,
Only if she hits her button for you, though.
yes.
Well, Derek's under the assumption he's going to have a 4-chair turn.
I'm
Yes,
getting 4 shares
Obviously,
because
they're gonna hit their button out of curiosity. I'll tell you.
because I'm gonna sing Kelly
You're like,
Clarkson's song
What
and
is
getting
this
4
that they brought in
shares.
here? Okay.
This is the time, the last one in 2024 to make it on The Voice. It's going to happen this year. It's going to be me on the stage, and you guys will watch.
So
Okay.
I have a goal for us.
Where's your goal?
Well, we were just talking about the Olympics and how awesome it's been and all those things. And guess what, Derek? There was a lot of influencers at the Olympics.
In the next Summer
And
Olympics.
the next Olympics are in Los Angeles. So
Wow.
my goal is to get an invite to the Olympics in 2028.
I love that.
Good goal.
Okay. I have something to share with you guys that I'm super excited about.
Well, I can't wait to hear it.
But we do have to take a slight pause because I have to have a quick outfit change for this next segment.
I did tell Mom about the giant swing.
Oh, did you forget to talk about that while about camp?
Yeah.
There was a giant swing.
Yeah.
And you swung on it.
And guess what?
What?
It's not just me.
It was Manny also.
It was me and Manny on it. And he likes it.
Did you like it?
Oh, I liked it. When I liked it, when Manny started like it. And on the swing, you know what I did?
What'd you do?
I said, I acknowledge you solo.
Nice.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, well
Right on the swing.
I have lots of news to wrap up this episode, but my first news that I would like to share with you all is that I have officially created my own Etsy store.
Yay!
And I have created a brand for myself.
Love it.
And I am wearing a shirt with my brand logo on it that I created that I would like you all to take a look at now.
Oh,
That
wow.
is a butterfly
That's
with a
cool.
bee in the middle of it.
It is. It is called JBJ Creative.
Oh, wow.
That is a JB, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's
JB.
another J. It's just backward.
Backwards.
Because
Why
my
is it
future
backwards?
name, I will not be hyphenating my name, but my future name is Jenna Jones. And since we kind of have created this, like brand for ourselves with this whole baker thing, I am publicly not going to be dropping the baker because I've very much established it as important. So JBJ
cute.
Creative is what I made. And I would like to tell you about this logo really quick because it does have some meaning behind it. And I can send you a picture so it's bigger on the YouTube episode, but it is blue and yellow because blue and yellow represents Down syndrome.
That's cool.
And if you look at the butterfly, there are 3 different splotches that are different shapes, different sizes, and that represents the 3 types of Down syndrome. And if you look closely, there are 21 little dots that represent Down syndrome impacting the 21st chromosome.
Wow, that's really
Well,
cool.
that's pretty cool, Jen.
So that is my logo.
I only counted 12.
There's 21. You can't see.
You're 21.
Some of them
There's-
are yellow.
Some of them are yellow. There's
Oh, okay.
3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. I had to think of that next one.
Math is hard.
Maybe it's
But they're all
difficult.
different. So like this is like 2 blues and a yellow because all people with Down syndrome are different. So this is like a blue, yellow, blue. This is 2 yellows and a blue. Yellow, blue, yellow. 3 yellows, 3 blues. Blue, yellow, blue. They're all different to represent all the different types of people with Down syndrome.
I love that.
That's great.
So I have launched a bunch of different stuff on my Etsy store. I have launched a bunch of different shirts. I am a Swiftie. So there are a lot of Taylor Swift inspired shirts.
That is awesome.
I do have some on there that are Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce inspired.
Love.
Wow.
So we're going to have to get some of those in person before the
Chiefs
NFL season starts so that we can rep those. I am going to be working on some merch specifically for people like teachers and nurses and just all sorts of different creative things.
Like wrestlers?
I'm a big fan of Halloween. So I do have some Halloween inspired merch on there. There's some stuff that says like spooky season and spooky season girly. And yes, I'm going to be adding stuff all the time. And I'll probably announce when I'm adding stuff here on the podcast. But I wanted to create, another creative outlet for myself. I used to do this back in the day. I made a lot of t-shirts back in high school for different occasions and things like that. So I decided to start my own Etsy store.
It's very exciting.
Well, that's very cool, Jen.
Thank you. So in addition to shirts, there will be other types of things on there. I will be adding some sweatshirts and some mugs and some other different kinds of trinkets and gifts and that sort of thing. But one of the things that's already on there is cards. And today I do have a card for somebody here that I would like them to open. Do you want to see who that's for?
That's for you, Kate.
Did you draw on the back of the envelope?
I did draw on the back and the
Okay.
front of the envelope.
Well, that is so pretty.
Okay.
Is
Did you
Katie-
purposely do them all purple because that's my favorite color?
Yeah, it's your favorite color.
Or did you just do mine specifically purple?
I did that one specifically purple because purple is Katie's favorite color.
I know what this is, I think.
What does it say?
It says, "Welcome to your bridesmaid era."
Oh, how fun.
Do you want me to read the note?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
It's kind of like the news we are going to SummerSlam and she got a note.
Katie got a note.
Katie Marley Catherine Baker.
Stop Marley wrong.
As my little sister,
I did not spell Marley wrong.
she did not.
Don't-
You might not know how to spell it, but it is
I
spelled
did
correctly.
not spell Marley wrong.
As my little sister, we have always been super close, and I've always felt blessed to have you in my corner. Like we're wrestling. I always say I feel bad for girls who don't have sisters because I'm so obsessed with you being mine. As we've grown together into adulthood, things have changed between us, though. We have blossomed from very close sisters into true best friends. Even though you already know my intentions, it gives me the greatest honor to officially ask you, will you be my maid of honor? All my love, Jenna.
Aww.
All right.
Of course I will.
Wow.
I'd kill you if you didn't.
So would I.
Wow.
She said yes.
Yay!
I asked Chris today. I
That's
said,
amazing.
"What if she
I
doesn't
pulled
say
it
yes?"
together. I saw you crying.
Yeah, well, it's a blessing to a mother when her daughters love each other so much.
I did ask Chris today. I said, "What if she says no?" And he said, "Derek can be your matron of honor."
There you go.
What now?
I did actually, I won't be giving you a card, so sorry about that. But I did actually create my website for my wedding. It is not launched yet, so
Nor is it public.
Nor it will never be public. But
Never be public.
it is not something that like anybody can see right now, regardless. But I did add my bridal party to the website, and you, Derek, are going to be the man of honor.
Derek.
Woo!
Nice.
Yeah.
Man of honor. So
Wow.
All right.
Chris is lucky. I'm going to have a maid of honor, and I'm going to have 7 or a maid of honor and then 6 bridesmaids. But Chris, he's going to have a best man, a man of honor, and 5 groomsmen.
Wow. I am honored. Thank you so much.
You're
Thank you
welcome.
so much. That is so appreciated.
Aw.
Things happened today.
Things happen today.
First,
So,
we are going to SummerSlam. James the bridesmaid, and I'm the man of honor.
but wait.
There's more.
No, I'm not just the
Wait,
bridesmaid.
there is more.
Wait.
I'm a maid of honor.
She's a maid of honor. And there is also another design on my Etsy store that is not just the welcome to your bridesmaid era card. There is another one that is will you be my bridesmaid? That is very cute. I do have more
Yeah,
news.
because mine wasn't a question. She
No.
was just like, bitch, you're in.
Yeah, you made the cut. So we have
lucky,
some things
Katie.
we
She
need to tell
loves
you
you.
about. The first thing I need to tell you about is next week when you get back from SummerSlam
Yep.
on Tuesday, you will be attending WWE Night at the Cardinals game.
Woo!
I love that.
I know.
Thank you, St. Louis Cardinals.
So
I
exciting.
can't wait.
It will be me, you, mom, dad,
And the WWE superstars.
and who
And-
else? Who else do you think is coming?
CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, Dwayne Neville.
Who else is coming with our family?
Yeah. Who else is going to ride in the car there with you?
Look your paw.
Well, no, because it's Ryan.
It's
and
Ryan.
he actually is
I knew it was gonna be Ryan Apollo.
traveling for work that day, so I'll be picking him up and going. We'll be going separately.
I am not able to go to that with you. So
Wow.
you guys will go. And I don't, not to discourage you or anything, but I do not believe there will be any WWE superstars in attendance
Other than you.
other than
That's
you.
right.
But you will get the opportunity to answer some WWE trivia questions
Yes.
during the game. So you better, I mean, not that you need to practice.
I get my finger cap
He's
on.
locked in.
If they ask
Help
you
me,
questions,
Joy. Help me, Joy.
if they ask you questions that you don't know the answer to, then I think you're fake.
I'm not fake.
Okay. But this is it. This is it. We have something, Derek. Honestly. Okay.
Overstimulating
Listen,
Jenna.
I can't talk and be distracted. This
We're
is.
trying to help.
I thought it was fake when I first got this invitation. I didn't think it was real. I was like, this has got to be fake news. There's no way this is a real invite, that this is actually something that could possibly happen. But I have a question for you, Derek. In the entire United States, you've been to a lot of places.
That is true.
And with Baker Banter specifically, we've gotten to go to some really cool places. You know, LA and Nashville and Detroit, Philadelphia, lots of cool places.
Don't
There
forget
is-
Cleveland.
We're headed to Cleveland. There is
Uh-huh.
a big city in this country that you have always wanted to go to.
Wait, is it New York City?
Derek
Get
Allen
around.
Baker. We are going to New York City.
What? Oh my God! Are you kidding me?
We are going to New York City. Not only are we going to New York City, we are going to New York City in less than 3 weeks.
I'm so excited for this. Oh my God!
What are you doing in New York City?
We have a lot to do.
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
Yeah, we do.
So I actually do have to give a shout out to the group who invited us. We have been invited to New York City by a nonprofit organization called the Hometown Foundation.
That is awesome.
They are actually located in Connecticut, but
Connecticut.
they have invited us to this week-long trip. There is actually a
I'm not holding his head.
there is actually a sponsor who is allowing us the opportunity to go. It is currently a secret, but at some point we'll hopefully get to talk about who this group is that has.
That is a big secret for sure.
But this specific group has allowed us and others the opportunity to come to visit this nonprofit and go to this trip up in the northeast part of the country. So we're going to start our week in New York City. We're going to spend about 2.5, 3 days in New York City. And then we're going to go to a town called Farmington, Connecticut.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Once we are in Farmington, Connecticut, we are going to take a bus ride up to Boston for the day.
Wow.
And
Maybe you'll get to see the Tipton Hotel.
Oh, we will not be staying in Boston. The day that we'll spend in Boston is just a day trip there and back in the same day. But after the weekend or after the day in Boston, we're going to be spending the weekend with the Home Team Foundation, and it is their annual
Hometown. You said hometown the first time.
hometown. Yes, hometown. I don't know why, but I really want it to be called the Home Team Foundation. I'm just really been messing that up every time I talk about it. After our day trip up to Boston, we will be spending the rest of the weekend with the Hometown Foundation in Farmington, Connecticut. And they have an event. It's a weekend-long event, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, called the Dream Ride Experience.
Ooh.
And the Dream Ride Experience is made up of 600 Dream Riders, which you will be one of them this year. And it is going to be really cool. There's going to be a pool party.
Oh, wow.
There's going to be a motorcycle drive that we'll get to watch. You are actually going to get to participate in part of the Dream Cruise, which means you will be paired with a driver of a really cool car. You've definitely never been in a car like the one you're going to be able to ride in when we go on this trip.
Amen to that.
It's going to be really cool.
Not going to be a Ford Escape.
It's not going to be a car mom
No.
can rent from Avis.
No, it'll be probably a 2-seater. Okay. A very sports car, very cool car. You're going to go on the Dream Cruise, which is going to be a ride around town, around the Connecticut River Valley. And there will be a motorcycle ride that we get to watch, lots of dancing. We'll also get to see a polo match. Do you know what polo is?
Polo?
Polo's the sport that they play on horses.
Oh, wow. That is so cool.
It's going to be very cool. There is going to be first responders involved, so we'll get to participate in you're going to like this one, firefighter chili cook-off.
Yum. I bet
Okay,
they can
this
cook
is
some
even
chili.
my type of town.
Yep.
This is my type of town.
Yep. So there is a police canine challenge. There's a pet adoption expo. So I think there will be lots of puppies and kitties that we'll get to see.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
And
That's awesome.
then there's going to be a family fun zone with games and activity, live music, all the things. There's going to be lots of dancing. We're going to make a lot of friends. It's going to be really, really cool.
And do you know what I'm going to be doing during all of this?
Working.
Nothing fun. You leave the day I start teaching again.
So it's actually pretty crazy how this all came about, Derek. I saw this email last Tuesday morning, and I didn't know if it was real or not. And I responded to the gal, and I was like, if this offer still stands, give me a call. And in less than 30 minutes, she was calling me, and we had flights booked by Thursday.
That's crazy.
And you and me and Mom,
Thursday?
I'm very grateful to the Hometown Foundation. They did allow us to have 3 of us be coming. So you and me and Mom get to go, which is super exciting. Now I would like to tell you the opportunities that we get to participate in when we are in New York City and Boston. I'm going to start with Boston because New York City is the most exciting. And guess what? Mom doesn't know yet either.
I do not know.
Mom knows
Katie
the dates.
knows.
Mom knows the dates. Mom knows where we're going. Mom does not know what we get to do.
What do we get to do? I've been waiting for this.
Okay, so in Boston,
I think we're gonna
I'm
be at
hoping I
Tik
get
Tok
to eat some
creators.
clams.
in Boston, we are taking a bus trip to Boston, and we will be doing a lunch cruise on the Charles River.
Oh, wow.
Well, that's super cool.
So that will be very cool. And then we'll be doing some sightseeing in Boston. So since Boston's just a day trip to and from, I don't think they have quite as strict of a schedule that day. We'll maybe get to do a little bit more exploring on our own. But in New York City, Derek Baker, we're doing a lot. Okay. We arrive in New York City at noon, a little before noon on Monday, August 19th. We're going to go check into our hotel room. We're going to do a bus tour, get to see some stuff, do some cool things. Okay, good stuff. Then on Tuesday, we are going to the Bronx Zoo.
Well,
Cool.
That's pretty cool.
And we are going to a New York Yankees game.
Yes.
Have you ever been to Yankee Stadium?
I have not. So excited.
So we're going to add another MLB stadium to Mom's list.
Dude, she's just going to continue kicking Dad's ass.
Yep, I'm already up. One
We're
up
going to
on
go
him.
see the New York Yankees.
That is
Okay,
so cool.
That is amazing.
I looked it up. I believe they're playing Cleveland while we were going to be there.
But
Okay.
wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more. This is my most exciting thing that I'm pretty sure I squealed a little when the gal told me this.
I am
said-
100,000% so freaking jealous of
I did
this.
ask Chris. I said,
Are we going to a strip bar?
a strip bar? No.
No, that's not this. It's not that kind of trip.
No, absolutely no. We're going with a non-profit, Derek. Don't be ridiculous. Anyways, we are going to Broadway.
Yes.
Broadway.
And what do you think you're going to see, Mom?
What musical do you think we're going to see on Broadway?
If you're so excited, is it something we've seen before?
It is.
Hold on, see if Derek knows.
You have seen this musical before, but we are going to see it
On
on Broadway.
You're kidding me.
What musical?
What do you think it is?
I don't know.
We've seen it before.
May I sing you a song?
Tell me why I am
Pop.
defying gravity.
Wait a
Popular.
second.
We're
gonna be
Are we gonna see Wicked?
We're going to see Wicked the musical on Broadway.
What the hell?
I'm so jealous.
So exciting.
We're going back. We have to go back to Broadway so Katie can see Wicked the musical on Broadway.
Definitely.
Well, you're not going to. I am.
So you're going to a matinee show on Wednesday, and then you're busing to Connecticut that night,
Yes.
staying the night in Connecticut that night, and Thursday's your day trip to Boston, and then
Yes.
you'll be back in Connecticut Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
yes.
amazing.
And then we fly home the following Monday.
What do you think of that?
I cannot believe this.
This is so
a
cool.
crazy thing.
We
So
are
cool.
going to New York City.
I'm so excited.
I am so excited for that. Okay,
Thank you.
let me backtrack a little bit.
Okay, backtrack.
First, we're going to do SummerSlam in Cleveland, Ohio.
Check.
And this one right here, Miss Kitty Baker, is a bridesmaid.
Check. Maid of honor.
Maid of honor.
Maid of honor. I might
Get it
add.
correct.
I'm going to be the maid of honor.
Man of honor. WWE Night of the Cardinals game.
Is that a check too?
Oh, check. Sorry. Yeah, check.
And then,
I'm going to Harry Potter and Night at the Cardinals game on Thursday.
also we're going to the WWE Night Cardinals game.
Check.
Check.
And now we go to New York City?
Check.
And Boston
And
Connecticut.
Wow. You are a lucky, lucky boy.
Okay. I see what it is. I feel lucky right now. This is amazing.
All in the next 30 days.
Yeah, you got a busy August planned, buddy. You
Tell me
leave
about it.
August 1st for Cleveland and you
We get
Got
home
lots
from
to do.
Well,
Connecticut on August 26th.
Not only do you have all that travel booked, but we also have the weekend trip to the river for Jenna's birthday.
It's going to be a month.
it's got a beat in the mouth.
I was relaxing all Saturday night and I was like, I need to relax because I literally do not have time to relax for the next 2 months.
Well, first of all, I am happy we're going to SummerSlam. I am happy she will be.
I thought he was going to say, I am happy she's not going to be there.
Maid of honor. Maid of honor.
I am happy for Katie to become maid of honor. That's awesome.
I'm happy for you to be man of honor. That's awesome.
And I'm happy I become the maid of honor that you're winning. That is awesome. I got a lot to say for sure.
Of course you do.
Yes, I do. And I am honored to go to the WWE Night at the Carlos game. And listen, now we're going to New York City.
Let's not forget New York City.
That is amazing.
Dream come true for Derek Baker to go to New York City.
I
Thank
can't
you
wait
to
for
the
that.
Hometown Foundation.
And thanks for them making it happen.
Yes, we do have a super, super, super exciting month. I am so glad you were out of town last week because it would have been really, really hard not to tell you this for a whole week. And luckily I didn't have to wait because today's the first day I've seen you and now I get to tell you. So that is all we have time for today. I am so excited and so grateful to the Hometown Foundation for reaching out to us and inviting our family to join them. We cannot wait. Katie, I'm very glad that you said yes to being my maid of honor. It would have been really awkward if you said no. Good thing Derek also said yes to being man of honor. Maybe if you're lucky, I'll write you a note, even though you're not going to be my bridesmaid. But
Well, I'm not too worried. I am half man, half woman.
okay, that's a weird thing to say.
It's true.
Okay, that's all we have time for today. We will be back on Thursday with the weekly wrestling wrap up. Find us on all the
Actually,
platforms.
the wrestling top 10.
Oh yeah, the Derek.
Just say
Derek's
it.
top 10 of wrestling. Wrestling top 10.
Just say regular wrap up version top 10. How about that?
Yeah. Weekly wrestling wrap up top 10 edition.
Thank you.
Okay. Glad we figured that one out. And find us on all the platforms, Snapchat, Cameo, at Baker Banter. I will put a link in the Baker Banter bio as well as my bio to my new Etsy store if you would like to check
And
it
let's
out.
not forget that.
Yeah.
So cool.
Etsy store.
I know. I'm so excited.
I am
JBJ
very happy for you.
Creatives.
JBJ Creative. Thank you so much. I worked hard on it.
That is awesome. And I can't wait to check out that.
We'll have to get you
Thing.
some merch. Some of my new merch that I made.
Maybe Derek needs some Swifty shirts.
I think he is a Swiftie.
REM is Swifty, and I don't need a shirt to prove it.
What do you mean? You need a shirt to support your sister.
Yeah.
Well, I just support Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce enough.
Okay, he hates
Taylor's
me.
season comes up, I give it all to Swifty.
Okay, so yeah, I'll put a link in the bio to find that so you can check it out on Etsy. And I think I covered everything. Like, subscribe. That's all we have time for today. Check us out on Thursday. We will talk to you guys next week with the full SummerSlam weekend recap. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.